Hi all, it's me, the Speller, ready for a fun-filled evening. I'm going to be doing so much stuff tonight, y'all. I am so tired. I worked today, and I have been physically exhausted. You can call me lazy, whatever you want to call me. I really don't care. Maybe I am lazy. I don't know. I just work a lot, and I'm tired. I don't work a lot of hours, but I work a lot when I'm at work. It's very physical. And it makes me tired. I was calling Matthew today. You can't compare me to a normal 55-year-old. I don't have the stamina of a normal 55-year-old or somebody younger. I don't know. Maybe 55-year-olds don't have a lot of stamina. Guess it depends who you know. But it's not me. I am me. And me, I don't have a lot of energy to do stuff sometimes that I would like to do, especially on jobs where I'm on my feet all the time. So anyway, we went grocery shopping, and I'm about to put some food away. And then I'm going to be doing my diamond painting at some point. I'm going to be doing some dishes. I am making calzones tonight, and I am making some dessert tonight. And what kind of dessert was I making?
You can make that graham cracker thing you're talking about.
No, you won't want that. That's more of a snack. That's not a dessert. That was just something I ate before I came and got. Huh?
That would be nice.
Casada cake? Yeah, we don't have whipped cream, so forget that.
Or any cake.
Or any kind of cream. So, yeah, no, forget that. Anyway, I am on StreamYard. I want to let y'all know that. Let me post the link. That way, if anybody wants to come up within reason, y'all can do that. Anyway, I am on StreamYard. Yeah, we don't want to hear myself echo. What?
If you want to just make the calzones and like some peppers with cream cheese, I'd be perfectly fine with that.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so let me get this posted. This little linky dinky pin the message. All right, there. Okay, perfect. All right, I think that worked. Hello to all of you 6 people. Good to see you. So I am exhausted. I am like ready to drop, but I got stuff I still need to do. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go live. I'm going to live my life out on the computer because that's what we do these days. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to post. Yeah, post. That's how tired I am. I can't talk. I'm going to come over here and start. I'll do a food haul. How's that? I'll show you guys what I got. All right. That works. That way I can get everything put away as I'm talking about it. Win-win. Everybody wins on that one. All right. Did we have more frozen foods? I think we did. What, honey? Nice. It's big. I think you probably purposely did that one. Okay. Where on earth is the zipper? There it is.
I don't know where you're looking.
Okay. On the bag, honey, on the bag. Okay, so we got some bread. Just plain, boring old bread. Got some eggs. Cage-free. I didn't get a lot of eggs. Maybe I'll get more eventually, but today I didn't. Some dark sweet cherries. Yeah, I want to make some chocolate-covered cherries for dessert. I think that would be yummy. So I'm going to take some of these out so they're ready. Because I need them defrosted for that. Hi, Spoof. I was hoping you'd come in. How are you doing, Spoofer? What on earth?
What?
I don't know what that is.
What is it?
Oh, that's yogurt, I think, or something. All right. I'm glad to see you, folks. I'm glad to see anybody that comes in, really, within reason. Except if you're a meanie beanie, I'm not so glad to see you then. But I won't be mean to you, even if you come in and you're a meanie beanie. As long as you don't be mean in my room, it's okay. Okay. We got the cherries out. Dessert for later. Hold on. Oh, your mom called. Okay. Yeah, go talk to your mom. I talked to my mom the other day. Interesting. Conversation. Yes, you did. We both talked to our moms within the last couple days. I got these because I like melting chocolate and putting it in those little heart-shaped candy thingies. And got these, chocolate and butterscotch. I want to make some butterscotch ones soon because I love butterscotch. Like one of my favorite flavors. What? Let's pray for Matthew's mom. Her name is Connie. That she stops smoking because we don't want to lose her. It's literally killing her slowly. Maybe quickly at this point. I don't know. She's not that much older than I am. So she's like 60 years old. I'm 55. So she's 5 years older than I am. And we need to pray for Connie, Matthew's mom. So she'll quit the smoking and she can get her health back in order. Okay. Those of you that pray, please do. And thank you. All right. Most of this is going to be refrigerator stuff. So you're going to see me going over the refrigerator quite a bit. I got some mozzarella cheese. This is for our pizzas and the calzone. So I'll keep one of these out since I need to use it for the calzones. I got some cream cheese. This is to stuff the Anaheim peppers with. Got more of those. Speaking of Anaheim peppers, right here. The Anaheims. We'll keep one of those out too because Matthew wants one. And then we got tomatoes for tacos. So this is what we decided. I kind of decided it. Matthew thought it was a good idea. We decided that we were going to do something where we have the same meal twice a week. Hi, She Come Back. Thank you for prayers for Connie. Thank you very much. She Come Back. Interesting name. Do I know you under any different name? Or are you brand new here? If you're brand new, welcome. If you're under a different name, welcome anyway. All right. We got some turkey hot dogs. Extra sharp cheddar. Some sliced cheese for grilled cheese. Baby spinach. Turkey pepperoni. For when we do our pizza. Or calzone. I don't know. Do you put pepperoni in calzone?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Then, of course, life is not complete without these babies. Lavash wraps. Lavash wraps. These big things make our sandwiches, our roll-ups, our tortilla things, our burritos, whatever you will. So, those go up here on our shelf. Have a place for everything and everything in its place. Got some red grapes here, which I will wash before I eat because I don't like eating produce that hasn't been washed. Okay. Also picking up the bags as I go so they're not laying all over my floor and I'm not tripping on them. Mushrooms for the calzone. 2 cucumbers. Small bag of carrots. Put those right in my drawer down here. Okay. We got a couple other frozen things, I think. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're here. She came back. So, frozen vegetables, mixed vegetables, and taco seasoning turkey sausage. I'm going to keep those in the fridge if we're going to use those. Cauliflower rice, which, by the way, you can do so many things with cauliflower rice. It's so good. Turkey hot dogs. More of them. And more taco season turkey, ground turkey. This is a very small grocery haul, by the way. Food haul. Very small compared to the nearby. This was gotten at an actual grocery store at Walmart. We got Oikos Greek yogurt, plain. I like to add my own stuff. Ricotta cheese, that's going to be used in the calzone tonight. And, or some people say ricotta, however you say it. Cottage cheese. I don't know if there's one main way of pronouncing that word. Ricotta. I know my Italian grandmother used to say ricotta. So it just depends who you're talking to. All right. Milk. That's almond milk. And we got a carton of 1% milk for my hubby. He likes that. He likes any kind of milk, really. But he prefers cow's milk. And that might be it, other than cat litter. We don't have any other bags, right? Is that all of them, honey? Okay, good. We're done with the bags then. Okay. So, there we go. Bags underneath. Bam. Now, figure out how we're going to make these calzones. I got to get a recipe together, so that might take me a minute, but calzones. Whoops. Mushrooms, ricotta, pepperoni, turkey pepperoni, and I think there's egg in it too, because I think you mix the egg with the ricotta to make the cheese stuff. And then we got, of course, the mozzarella. This mozzarella. However you say that. And that's it. I think that's it. Other than the mozzarella cheese, I think that's all we need. So I'm going to get my recipe. Hold on just 1 second. I need to grab my phone. You went out, Nine? All right. Go, man, go. All right. I need to figure out where my phone is. You know where my phone is. No. What did I do with my purse? Wherever I put my purse, I think I might find my phone. Hang on, y'all. I'm gonna find my purse.
What? I'm not sure about either.
Not helpful, honey. No.
I tried.
Well, I need the recipe, so can't make something I don't have the recipe for. Well, actually, I can. You just make it like you're making keto pizza dough, basically. 15 people's in here. Hello, 15 people. How is your day going? Or your evening, or whatever time it is where you are. Because I want to make the wet back. Your name feels offensive to me, so I'm just going to put you in a timeout, and you can just go in and change your name and come on back. Because that's an insult to Mexican people, and I was married to a Mexican man who I loved dearly when we were married till stuff happened, and I don't want insulting names in here. So please go change your name, come back if you will. And if you don't want to, that's your prerogative, but you're not going to use that name in my room because it's insulting to a race, and I don't go for racism in my room. Okay, hold on. I really got to find it. Really got to find my purse. Did I leave it outside? No. Where my phone might be. Bingo. Okay. Okay. I want to show you guys something. my bus pass. I didn't give any doxing information away. That's what they look like. And each month is a different color, so it's kind of cool. Vodka Man just fell asleep. Yeah. I understand. Sleep. Sleep is a good thing. What? When you want, Mav, I can't pick you up. Honey, you might need to take care of Maverick while I'm doing this.
Sure, I'm busy.
Okay. Okay, what did my daughter say? I'm reading a text, guys. Hang on a second.
Carol?
Oh, she went to the doctor and she has a gastric ulcer.
Nice.
Lots of dry toast, crackers, and rice in her future, she said. Poor Carol. That's why I told her she needs to get to a doctor, not something to play with. Yeah, she said she was having burning, like a burning pain, and then some release of pressure and stuff. And I said, that doesn't sound good. Go to the doctor. So she went to her doctor, and it's a gastric ulcer. You guys, if your body does weird stuff, you need to make sure that you get it looked at. If you're getting any inclination that something's wrong, don't put it off, because you can die doing that. That's what happened to my foster mom. She recently did a what they call a syncope 3 times. She died on the paramedics while they were trying to get her into the ambulance to get her over to the hospital. And turned out she had a hole in her small intestine. You just don't know. If your body's acting weird, you know your body. If it's acting crazy, then you need to do something about it. Don't ignore it. Just saying. Okay. Next. Like me, tomorrow I need to call the doctor, get a mammogram schedule, because I'm due for one. Probably overdue for one, actually. Alrighty. Let me get the recipe here. Calzones in the air fryer. Now, I have not made them in the air fryer yet. I have made calzones. See, the problem with ignoring mask spoofer is that if you ignore it too long, it may be too late to do anything about it by the time you get in there. You want to make sure you catch stuff, nip it in the bud like right away. Don't play around with that stuff. Oh, air fryer mini calzones. I have a mini calzone press. So this will be perfect. If I can find my little press, and it's right here. Look at this cute little thing. It's a little mini calzone press. It's like a set of teeth. Like one of those things they do your dentures with, or your like when you have jaw pain and stuff, they mold that thing into your mouth, that little plastic piece. Yeah, that's kind of what they look like. But we're not doing that with that. We are making calzones with that, mini calzones. All right, so let's jump to the recipe. Flour, pizza dough, blah, 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 pizza sauce. Let's just see what they say to do to cut them out. 3-inch round cutter, large glass. The rounds, transfer to parchment paper. Gather up the dough scraps, re-roll. 16 of them. Each round, 2 teaspoons of sauce, cheese, pepperoni. Fold in half, pinch the edges. Air fryer. 8 minutes in the air fryer. Awesome. Batches of 4. Do batches of 4 of them. Okay. Yeah, they do have different sizes. That's true, Spoof. I do know that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the typical keto pizza recipe for the crust. I'm not doing regular crust. I'm doing keto crust, which is basically mozzarella cheese, egg, cream cheese, and a little bit of almond flour usually. So let's get our mozzie ready here. Where's Grandma Ducky? She likes my cooking videos. I even kind of promoted a little bit. Not really, though. Just a few minutes. Okay. because you know me. I figured I would do it at the last minute, so I wasn't ready yet to promo it earlier. I was catching up on some other live streams like Jeff's and Chubster. I watched her thing and watched Evelyn's thing, and so I kind of know what's going on, but not really, and don't really need to know the nitty gritty details. I'm sure I'll find out about it eventually. So, cup and a half of this shredded mozzarella. Oh yeah, the as seen on TV things. I like those. I get a lot of stuff off of the as seen on TV things, but I wait till it goes to Walmart. They have like a shelf full of stuff like that. And then I'll try it out once in a while. Not very often. I don't have all kinds of money for all that. Okay, so we got all the mozzarella in here. I'm going to grab out my cream cheese. I don't know why I put it away. I'm going to eat it. I got a nice double thing of cream cheese here. I like when they pack them in the doubles like this. We use a lot of cream cheese normally, but food stamps are cut lately, so you get what you get. You got to make it work, like everybody does. You had a club sandwich on wheat and a cup of broccoli cheese soup. Oh, that sounds so good. Yum. Sounds very tasty, Spoon. I took some Greek yogurt, some peanut butter, and some jelly, mixed it in there. A little bit of Swerve confectioner sugar stuff, and made like kind of a pudding, and then stuck it between a graham cracker. So good. It was like having a filled cookie, you know, like that have the icing in between. It's pretty yummy. Pretty yummy, y'all. Pretty yummy. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a couple tablespoons of the cream cheese. We're putting it in with the mozzarella. Cup and a half of mozzarella. See, like this. I'm going to stick it in the microwave for about a minute and 30 seconds. 130. Let that do what it does. And I'm going to stir it up. I'm going to put an egg in it, stir it again, put some almond flour in it, make it into a dough ball. We're going to press out our calzones. And then we're going to stick them in the air fryer for 375, 4 of them at a time for 8 minutes, and see how that all turns out. Oh, after we put all our toppings on it, of course, you know. Oh, I think Momo wants some cheese. This will get her down off my cabinet. Off my counter, I mean. In the fridge, honey. Did you want it? You're eating like half the block of it or whatever, like you normally do? Huh? Yes, but if you ate less, put less. You would have a nice, make yourself little tiny squares of it or something.
My sugars are lower. Okay.
I know. I'm very proud of you. Matthew got his sugars down like in the hundreds, y'all. In the hundreds. That was a long time in coming. Honestly, we found something out that I want to tell all of you, especially diabetics and people trying to lose weight. You know those Kool-Aid packets that have like aspartame in them or sucralose or whatever?
That probably is what it is.
Yeah, that is what it is.
Regular water the last 2 days.
If you look on the packet, I had one floating around here. Do I still have it? Hold on, let me see if I can find this packet that I had this morning. Found it. No, I think it was over on the table. Anyway, they're like the kind that you stick in the water bottles. They're about yay big. Huh?
Did you find any?
No.
Here.
Oh, Matthew's going to let me show you. On ahead. Okay. I don't need to. Okay, these things. Like this one. It's called the Singles to Go. And they're sugar-free. This one isn't, I don't think, but that's low calorie. Yeah, they're low calorie is what they say on them. Low calorie.
It's both 0 sugar.
0 sugar. Okay, so you're thinking, oh, well, I'm diabetic. I can't have sugar. So I'll have these little things in my drink because I miss having pop and Kool-Aid and all the yummy stuff I used to drink. So I'll just use one of these flavor packets and a bottle of water. Well, let me show you something. Yes, there's sucralose in it, which is garbage as far as I'm concerned. All it is a bleached sugar particle. That's what sucralose is. But if you read the label here, you can kind of see it. That second ingredient is maltodextrin. It's a form of sugar. If you are diabetic, these will raise your blood sugar. They were putting Matthew's blood sugar well over 200. Well over. The reason I knew that was because I watch a channel called Beat Diabetes. And if you don't have diabetes, you're probably like, whatever, turn the channel. We don't care what the speller has to say. But if you are diabetic, this is important information. If you are drinking those, stop. You will get your sugars in control. And if you don't understand why sugar's out of control is important, you need to do some research on diabetes. Diabetes can kill you. It may take a while, but it can kill you. You have to be very careful if you are diabetic. Not that you can't have any sugar, but those have a very strong form of sugar. It's different than just having a pinch of sugar in your coffee or something. It's very concentrated sugar, maltodextrin. So read your labels, friends. Read your labels. If you are diabetic, you do not want to eat maltodextrin or drink it in any form. It will keep your sugars high, and it will make you stay dependent on insulin, which, by the way, your body was never meant to depend on insulin unless you are like a type 1 diabetic. If you're type 2, you can reverse type 2 diabetes, no matter what they tell you. Many people have. So just know that. And that's what Matthew and I are trying to help him do, is reverse his diabetes, get him off of the insulin so that we can just have a happy life. Okay, happy life, happy wife, all that jazz. All right, now I'm going to put a little bit of egg in here. You drink plain unflavored water all the time. Oh, good idea. That's even better. Drink water, yes. But sometimes you just want a little something with flavor. So, yes, we have bottled water here too, remember. Okay, so now I'm adding an egg in here and just kind of stirring it around with the cheeses. And then I'm going to put some almond flour in with it. I'm going to make a dough. And we will have our pizza dough. Then we can start making our calzones. So here's my almond flour. Some people put xanthan gum in with it to make it more like bread-ish. I sometimes do that. I don't think I'm going to do it tonight. Just some almond flour will be good. All right. And then we just mix it up until it gets into a dough ball consistency. Kind of hard with the egg. Doesn't like turning into a dough ball with egg in it. Kind of slimy. Slimy. And this is what we're working with here. But once we got it into a nice dough ball, then we can start pressing it in the calzone press and pop it into the air fryer, which I will spray. Oh, he almost fell out of his chair. What happened, Spoof? How did he almost fall out of his chair? Okay. You're okay, Tut. I'm going to spray it with some, that's what I forgot, cooking spray. I got some more left here, though. Should be okay. All right, and I want to spray my calzone press, too, I think. I'm going to pop it right, a little circle right here, and press, and it should make a nice little calzone. Oh, he's sleeping on his stream. Okay, gotcha. I understand. Wake up, bud. Come in. You're going to fall. All right. So I'm going to take some of this dough here. going to be interesting. It's pretty stringy because of the mozzarella. I'm going to attempt to get it into somewhat of a ball formation of some sort. I'm going to stick it on the calzone press. I'm going to press it out. Need to press that out. Oh, flavored water is the only water you can do now. Too much canteen water and Scouts. Ugh. Yeah, I hear you there, Jeff. Yuck. I don't think I would like canteen water either. When it sits in the canteen like that, no, not so much. I may have to add more flour to this just simply because I'm making calzones. I don't think it's going to press out right. Yeah, it's not. It's not working, y'all. It's not working. I may have to use some regular flour if I have any, a little bit, just to hold it together. Simply because it's different than a pizza crust, which doesn't really matter how it turns out. Put a little bit of the all-purpose flour in with it, but not a lot. Just enough to hold it together. Make it into a dough like it's supposed to be. So it won't be keto. No, I'm not making raviolis. I'm making calzones, mini calzones. But yes, they kind of look like raviolis, and they're kind of the same idea. I mean, really, you're stuffing them with the ricotta cheese, so yeah, kind of the same thing. Yeah, this dough is very, very sticky. It's not turning into a dry dough at all. I'm not liking that much. I'm going to use some more almond flour. Using more flour than I had hoped. River and stream water. Ooh, wow. Let's try some more almond flour and see if it holds together better. I don't know. It's using too much flour for my liking, but whatever. It's a meal, so I can make an allotment. Okay, that might work a little bit better. Now it's starting to come together more like a dough. Still pretty moist though. So I don't know. I might just have to make little mini pockets and not use the calzone maker. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make pockets and fill them. I think that'd be better. Sometimes things don't work exactly like you want them to, you know? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Both if you were required to drink water for your health's sake. Yeah. Yeah, so just going to put these like this. Way too sticky. I should have maybe left the egg out. I don't know. Oh, well, live and learn. Don't know how well they'll push out into a form that I can add stuff to, but we'll see. They're very sticky. Who knows? Sometimes when things don't turn out the way you want them to, you can come up and figure out a new recipe that you hadn't thought of before, and people might catch on and like it. You never know. Hawaiian volcano water. Huh. Never heard of it, Jeff. Get that at the supermarket? I know we don't have it around here.
What?
Hawaiian volcano water. I did bag some Hawaiian rolls today. Hawaiian hamburger buns, they were. Okay, we're not going to have a lot of these little calzones, apparently. It doesn't make much, so, oh well. We will have to have something besides that, which we will be. We'll be having our peppers, our poppers. Sticky dough, sticky dough. All right, good enough, I guess. For that. Yes, I'm licking my fingers. Because it's cheese. Who doesn't want to lick cheese off your fingers? Yummy. Okay. Plus, I need my fingers wet to press it out. So there is that. Okay, let's see. Press it out like that. That works. So we won't have the fancy ridges on them. That's all right. Piece of onion. Okay, it's alkaline water. Gotcha. We do have alkaline water. It's just not Hawaiian specifically. Keep my fingers nice and wet to press this out because it's cheese. It doesn't press like regular dough does. When you're working with regular dough, you want your fingers nice and dry, so you would flour them a lot. But with cheese, you want your fingers wet so that you can press it and it won't stick as much. Okay. I'll show you these in a minute once I get them all pressed out. Make a bigger one of this. More room to fill it. What I might do is put these in the air fryer for a little bit, let them get kind of firm, and then I will add my stuff. Kind of like when I make pizza, I cook the crust first, I bake the crust, then I take it out. There you go. Okay, so this is what we got so far. Little flat dough rounds, if you will. So I'm going to take them and put them carefully, as much as I can, keeping the shape, into the air fryer, where they will firm up a little bit, so that I can then take them out, hopefully, and fill them. That's the plan anyway. Works out right. Not the easiest thing in the world to do. If you want to try these, you might want to use regular pizza dough. I don't know. But we're trying to cut back on some of the carbs, so that's why we're doing it this way. Okay, so we got them in the air fryer like that. Now, I'm going to put them in for half the time, which is 4 minutes. Turn down my air fryer to 4 minutes. And we'll see how those work out, if they actually turn into like a doughy type thing I can fill. Oh, you sell it at your store. Okay, gotcha. Now, what happened here? Interesting. All right. Well, I'm unable to block people apparently in here. So, interesting thought. Oh, good. He was hidden anyway, or she. Oh, here too, Jeff. I mean, not necessarily here where I live in the Midwest, but in general, people talk about alkaline water and stuff like that. Yeah, I know, Spoof. Thank you. You're on it. I can always count on you. Used to be when Kim A was in here as my moderator, she would just like nip stuff like that. I wouldn't even have to look over my shoulder because, bam, she'd have it blocked, just like you do. So you're a good moderator, Spoof. Thank you. Excuse me. I got hiccups. Ugh. Okay. I'm going to make my ricotta. I'm not going to put egg in it because there's already egg in the cheese mixture, which I didn't really need to add that. I should have just left it out. Oh, well. Live and learn. Open up the ricotta. Ricotta. Whatever. Yeah, you guys have been, who have been watching or reading my community page. I was talking about how people at work say Italian for the bread. No, you're going to bag that Italian. No, it's Italian, not Italian. Whoever told anybody to pronounce that word like that? It's crazy. And I'm from Buffalo, New York, okay, originally. There's a lot of Italian people in New York. And not one of us have ever called each other Italian. Oh, I'm German. Oh, I'm Italian. No, we don't ever say that. Whoever came up with that, I have no idea, but just craziness. All right, so we got I'm gonna put a little bit of salt in it, some kind of flavoring, probably some meat tenderizer. Okay, Spoof, cool. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate that. Well, and the thing is, I don't know if it's wrong. I guess I have to look it up and see. Just to make sure I'm not wrong, because I could be. Let's see. We're going to go to Google. I'm going to say, how do you pronounce this word? How do you pronounce Italian? How to say it? Let's see what it says. If it ever comes up here.
Yes, you can learn Spanish fast.
Spanish? I don't want Spanish.
If you study Spanish
Go
in the
away.
past, but you still
No
aren't
Spanish.
at the level that you would like to be at,
Ugh.
it's most likely not your fault.
Skip.
After years of helping thousands of
Oh my
students learn
gosh.
Spanish faster,
It's not letting
I
me
found
skip
that
the ad.
main reason why most people struggle is because they make one
Mm.
big mistake that holds them back. Now this
Go away. Hold on, let me do this again. How to say this word.
may actually surprise you.
There. Okay. Here we go. How to say.
We are looking at how to pronounce this word. We're going to be looking at how to pronounce some key words as well from Italy. If you're looking at learning this language, make sure to stay tuned and consider subscribing. How to go about pronouncing the name of this nationality. In English, it is said as Italian.
Thank you.
Italian. Very easy.
Italian or Italian, but not Italian. No, there's no Italian. I'm not Italian. I'm Italian or Italian. I prefer Italian. Italian or Italian. No, no Italian. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, sorry. No I. Okay, so this is not making me happy. But it is what it is. It's kind of sticking to the bottom of my air fryer. I'm not liking that much. We're going to still work with it. What? Daddy's supposed to be occupying you so I can cook. He's slacking off on the job over there.
Yeah, or he's just ignoring it.
Well, yeah, but he's going to be trying to get up in my arms and clawing my leg to get up there in a minute. That won't make anybody happy because that will hurt. All right. Well, they got kind of like little round discs, sort of. We'll work with them. Probably would have been better just to make a big dough ball, cook it, and then just cut it into shape. It's not bad, though. See, it kind of held together. It's still got like a little pocket we can put stuff in. Yeah, it's not terrible. You like that guy's voice? You'll have to learn that one, Jeff. You'll learn that impersonation. I know, he's got an interesting voice. I've never heard him before. I just literally looked that up, and there it was. So I'm going to put some parchment paper in with these. And I'll spray the parchment paper that way. That way we can still cook it, the crust, and not have it have problems coming out. Hopefully. Okay. Got our soggy, doughy circle thingies here. Discs, I call them. Flatten them out. You know me, I'm always experimenting, and sometimes things turn out and sometimes they don't, but I always make something out of nothing. So your Italian friend says it with an eye, but he may be trolling his own nationality. Possible, Jeff. I don't know. It's just my own pet peeve. Take it or leave it. It doesn't matter. It's just my thought. I just don't like the way certain things are said. So I'm sharing it because I can. All right. Last one. Move that over there. I'm going to pop these in for 4 minutes. He's a big boy. He is. No more tiny little baby Mav. I remember when he was just a baby. He was so little. Okay, I'm going to put this in for 5 minutes this time. Hopefully they'll get a little firmer. Wash my hands every time I lift my fingers so I'm not touching the food with lift fingers. God forbid. Now, this might actually press out easier, I'm thinking. Where'd my garlic press? Garlic press. Sure. My calzone press go. I bet it'll press out now that the dough is firmer. So let's try it now. We'll press it out around the edges. Maybe that's what I needed to do, is just cook the dough a little bit. I bet that'll be nice. Yeah, now it's acting more like dough. Won't be perfect, but it'll work. There. Like so. Like that. And then press it like that. And then open up the teeth, as I call it. And there you go. There you go. You got your little, whoops, it fell right on the keyboard. Your little calzone. Okay, but what you want to do is you don't want to press it until after you fill it, obviously. So I'm just going to flatten this back out into a disc again. Put it on there, and then I'll fill it. Then I'll close it, and then I'll cook it again. Perfect. I figured out my problem. Okay. So we'll put it on there. We'll put a little bit of sauce, a pepperoni, some cheese, ricotta cheese, whatever. Italics with the I. English is good. Oh, italics? Yeah, I think you're right. I think they do say italics, don't they? English is confusing. I agree. Okay. Let's put those in a little bit longer, though. Those are not done yet. I keep forgetting just because it beeps doesn't mean it's done. It just means it's letting you know that if you need to shake it, it's time to do that. So I put a little bit of the ricotta, whatever, seasoned ricotta on there. I'm going to get some sauce. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Where is my sauce? Do I have any sauce? There's some kind of sauce in there somewhere. Some kind of tomato sauce somewhere. Where is it? Tomatoes. No, I know I have sauce. I saw it. Where? Where? My sauce be green beans, diced tomatoes, kidney beans. I could have sworn I had sauce in this.
Who?
Sauce, tomato sauce.
There's tomato sauce on the bottom shelf.
The very bottom. This is spaghetti with meatballs.
Go to the left.
Puree. There we go. That works. That shall work. Thank you. I don't know if I have any open sauce in here. I do not. Or do Aha, this is good stuff. Yes. Smells good. There's no mold or anything around us, so it must be okay. Ow. What did I just kick? Oh, only a glass bowl. That hurt. Okay, so your ricotta cheese, a little bit of sauce, probably like 2, I'm using a fork, but probably 2 spoonfuls, like that. You don't want to overfill it because then when you close it, it's not going to press right. And we got our little pepperoni. I'm using turkey pepperoni. You can use whatever you want. I can get it open. There. Put a couple of those on there. Bam. Like so. Maybe another sprinkle of the mozzarella. Oh yeah, we have mushroom too. Mushroom. I'm going to slice this mushroom. It's pretty thick. And it's got to go on this little tiny thing here. Very tedious to make these things, I'll tell you that. You might want to have your stuff ready ahead of time before you go to do all this. Have yourself some cut up mushrooms already. Okay. I think that will do it. Maybe it's probably going to be a little messy. Too much sauce. Okay. And then just squish it together like that. Take the excess off if you want. I'm hoping it works. Take the excess off of there. Open it up. Yeah, it didn't stay together. Yeah, it did not work. I filled that one too full, obviously. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of take the excess dough and plop it together and stick it in the thing anyways. And it'll be whatever. That's not a very good calzone. That's all right, though. We're going to do the next one better. We'll get better and better as we go. They'll taste delicious. That's all that matters. So these are the other doughs that I just stuck in, and I stuck them in for like maybe 6 minutes, and they're a little easier to work with. So that's the key. If you're making the cheese dough, the keto dough, you're going to want to air fry it for a few minutes, like about 5-6 minutes before you even try to work with it. I got nothing for you, buddy. Okay, so this one just came out of the air fryer. I'm not going to fill it as full this time. Okay. So we're going to put some ricotta cheese on it. Right in the middle. We'll put some, just one thing of sauce on it this time. A little bit of mushroom. A little bit of more mozzarella. See if this one turns out better. Still filling them too full. I guess it's an art, and it's not one I have mastered yet. Oh well. Do what we gotta do, I guess. If nothing else, we'll just eat saucy dough with cheese on it and call it a day. I'm not good at everything. I'm not like an expert cook or anything, but I like to have fun trying. Okay. Still sticking. Getting better. Maybe by the time we do the last one, we'll have it mastered. Who knows? I don't know, guys. It's not working out too well for me. All right, we're going with my original plan. No more of the calzone press. We're just going to press our own out. I'm done fussing with this silly stuff. Okay, Jeff, have a good night at work. Just going to make my own little dough rounds. Plop the stuff in the middle, fold it in half, and bam. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. When all else fails, improvise. There we go. Now just fold it up, press it together, tuck everything in. Take a fork if you want fancy edges and go like this. Boom, 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 boom. There. Ooh. Calzone. That's how we do it. Forget the calzone press because Dispeller has no clue what the heck she's doing. Okay. Sauce. Ricotta. A little bit of mushroom. A little bit of cheese. There, we got everything nice in the middle now. We can just fold it over. Press everything together. Tuck it all in. I think that's how I made my, what do you call them? They are kind of like raviolis. I almost said raviolis. That's how I made my calzones last time. I just ended up making them, pressing them with a fork. They worked just fine. You're only going to eat them anyway, so who cares, right? Here. This one's not staying together at all, but that's okay. Fancy little forky thingies in there. There you go. They're going to taste good, though. That's all that matters, how they taste. Put a little less in this one because it's not as big. Mushroom. Mozzarella. Fold it in half. I'm getting better. Getting better and better as I go. There's still stuff still popping out the sides of them, breaking through, whatever. I'm not going to use the fork on that one. I'm going to put these in. I'm going to try 7 minutes or maybe 6. Yeah, I'll try 6 minutes. Come on, go down. 6. Okay. All right, let's make the rest of them. I did forget the pepperoni, Connie. Good catch. So some of them won't have pepperoni. Thank you, Connie. You are right. I am forgetting the pepperoni. Won't put as much sauce, so maybe it'll close easier. Yeah, I needed bigger cheese rounds. That's what the problem is, because they're too full of the moisty pepperoni sauce cheese stuff, so they don't close right. But that's okay. I'll do the next one's bigger. Yeah, these would be better. You weren't certain about what? The pepperoni?
No.
Oh. What? Did I miss something? Oh. Oh, okay. I know what you mean now. Yeah, moist dough. It's too moist, honestly. But when you're trying to watch carbs and you're using cheese for stuff, that is bound to happen. Okay, this one's better. A little bit. It's actually pushing together better. Yeah, this is almost perfect, this one. Okay. And this one I am going to use the fork on, because I'll show you what it's supposed to look like now that I finally got it going on here. Took me a few tries, but trial and error, you know how that goes. There you go. There you go. There's the calzone. That's what it's supposed to look like. It's got the little fork pressy thingies. You can kind of see it. Yeah, but I'm pretty happy with that. That works. And then if you want to make it a little bit better, you could just kind of press it out on here a little bit. But see, if I do that, this part flattens it too much. So I guess they mean for your calzones to be tiny and flattened. I don't want mine flattened. I like mine poofy. So I'm going to leave it how it is. Thank you, Spoof. Kind of hard to do with wet, saucy hands, but I was going to do the same thing. All right. Next, pepperoni, your coated cheese, some sauce, mushroom. I know you are. Thank you, Spoof. Glad I can count on you, girl. I do wonder what happened to Kim A, though. I haven't been over on her channel in a while, but I wonder where she fell in at. Another good calzone. Turned out well. What did I do with my screen here? Goofed. There. Couldn't see you guys for a minute. There we go. Oh, it's got a little hole in it. Oh, well. Little mushroom peeking out. I'm learning. So I think next time when I make the ball of cheese, I will air fry the ball of cheese. And then I will have my dough to work with. So remember, I've never done these in the air fryer, so this is a new experience for me for sure. All right. More ricotta cheese. Ricotta cheese is really good with like sweetener in it too. It's delicious for like cannolis. Very good with chocolate chips. Oh, honey, that's what I can make. I can make some cannolis. For dessert. This one, I don't think I'm going to put mushrooms in. I'm just going to use the pepperoni for that one. I don't need mushrooms in every one of them, just a few of them. They will be just as good, I'm sure. Press them out with the fork. A pretty good one. I'll do it on the back too. Yeah, if I was using regular flour, this would be like a piece of cake, but there we go. And then we'll check and see how the ones in the air fryer have done. Okay. I'd make this one mostly cheese and some mushroom. That one's not staying together very well either, but it'll work. cool how as I go, I get better at it. I'm getting the hang of it now. There we go. That's a little bit better. And we got our last cheese disc to work with. Then I get to clean all this mess and make some poppers. Nobody has come up to the panel, so I'm guessing nobody wants to chat tonight. That's okay. You don't have to. There. Okay. Good thing is it's all cheese anyways, so if you don't add cheese to it, it's fine. You're going to get plenty because it's made of cheese. So win-win. All right, let's take a look at these that are coming out of the air fryer. Ooh, yum. Okay, it might not look like much going in, but I'm going to show you them coming out. If it'll come off the tray. Yeah, cheese likes to stick. Next time, I'm putting them in there with the parchment paper for sure. Yeah, they were prettier going in than coming out. Oh, well, maybe they're not something to do in the air fryer. Better off in the oven, maybe. I don't know. We'll eat them anyway. They still look yummy. So, epic fail on the mini calzones in the air fryer. Probably the person cooking them. That's the problem. Still be good, though. Oh, they look so good. Look at. They're not the right shape, but they still look edible. So, oh, that's okay. I understand. Spoofer, you do what you need to do, okay? No problem here. I was just making an observation. It's not a big deal. I have plenty to keep my mouth moving tonight and talking to all of y'all wonderful people and any new ones that come in. So, not a big deal. It just tastes like toasted cheese, basically, which we both love, so it's not going to be a failure anyway. Not in our eyes, anyway. It's going to be a heck of a thing to try to clean. I'll tell you that much. Ugh. Yeah, see, it hardens on the screen in here. So what I'm going to do is take that right out for the next ones. And I'm going to drop them in on the parchment paper, see if that works better. Trial and error with the air fryer. In go the calzones. Okay. Make sure they're spread apart so that they kind of cook evenly and individually. I'll pop them back in here. All right. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is clean my plate out, my bowl out, so I can make the cream cheese to go into the poppers. Those will be a lot easier than those calzones were. I didn't know. It's just something new to try. Never tried it before, so why not? Pepperoni for the road. Hi, everybody. 23 people. Feel free to chat. Even if I don't like you, feel free to chat. Because right now I'm honestly too tired to care who I like and who I don't. Okay. Now I'm going to, ugh, my nose. My nose is itchy. I'm going to put everything away that I can put away that I don't need. Hi, Mav. Jeez. I have lots of dishes to do tonight. That is for sure. Take my little bowl here. Put my cream cheese in it, and my cheese, and melt that. That is what we're going to be stuffing the poppers with. I don't know if I'm going to need a whole thing of cream cheese because, I don't know. I think I might just use the other end for this. There. Now, okay, I'm going to taste one of these suckers here. That's really good. May not look like much, but it tastes good. A little bit of sauce. Yummy. Okay. Get out the Anaheims. Hopefully we will not encounter any caterpillar bugs like the last times I did Anaheim peppers. That's what they look like in the bag. This is how big they are. They're all different sizes, but they're pretty big. Good size. These are not as thick as the other ones were. These are longer than thicker. Anaheim. It's like little old lady shoes or something. Funny looking. Okay. Those are all I'm going to do. Just one bag of those for now. Another bag on another night. All right, let me get a knife. Kind of a sharp one. So you're going to want to cut off the top part and scoop out the seeds so that you can fill it. So I'm doing that now. I always check for those little caterpillar bugs. What on earth? Hold on, cat bite. You guys back away. Okay? Are you okay, Meech? I don't know. Let me check it out. My boss over here, my guy, is going to see what the damage is out there, who Mimi was fighting with and what was going on out there. Huh? I can't hear you. Missing your shoes? I don't know, because we were switching laces and insoles around today. I'm taking all the little seeds out of the peppers. You want to gut the inside of the pepper, basically. There's probably some fancy word for it. I don't know what it is, though. So I'm just saying gut it out. Take the inner pepper out of it so that you have like a little hollow channel to put your cheese in. And I'm leaving the stem. That way it's easier to just grab it and eat it. Although this one has some kind of something on it. Keep in mind that they are spicy, and if you inhale the wrong way, it will make you cough. Similar to jalapeno peppers. Okay, next. So that's all I'm doing right now is just gutting out the pepper. Taking seeds out, taking the inner whatever vein or whatever it is, channel out of it. I'm hoping I don't pick up anything living while I'm doing it. So far, they're not really big enough for anything to live in there. No caterpillars or anything like that this time so far. Thank God. So on a different note, I am going to look into doing clogging again. So I had contacted somebody in my local town about clogging to find out. Oh yeah, I know. Don't touch my eyes. You got that right.
Orange, white cat.
Oh, that one. Gotcha. Is Mimi okay? She doesn't have any cuts on her or anything? She's probably just defending the territory, trying to keep that cat out of there. Okay. Anyhow, I got in touch with the lady, and it turns out that I'm pretty darn sure she was my clogging teacher years ago when I took clogging. Oh, I'm just doing poppers right now, Mommy Mars. I have some mini calzones cooking in my air fryer right now, which I'm going to pull out because they're probably done. Yes, they are. Oh, these turned out a lot better, and they look like calzones too, kind of. More than the other ones did anyway. Yeah, it kind of looks like a calzone, I guess. Yeah, I kind of can show them to you. See? That's what they look like. Just going to put them onto the tray here. Ouch, ouch. Here, that's what we got going on here for dinner. The mini calzones. They don't look like much, but they're going to taste good. That's all that matters to me. All right, so now I'm just gutting peppers to stuff them with cream cheese and mozzarella cheese for a nice little side dish. No, not veggie calzones. They're kind of keto, but no, because I put actual flour in with them, like regular wheat flour. They were meant to be keto calzones, but I couldn't get the dough to mold into the calzone shape unless I put regular flour with it. So, oh well. All right, so now I'm just gutting out these Anaheim peppers. I'm going to be putting some cheese filling in them shortly. Just checking for any kind of crawlies in them first, so I don't put cheese in there with something living in there, if you know what I mean. They are living vegetables, so they come over from overseas, and they have little plant predators over there, like we do here. And occasionally, they come over into the store with them. And I want to make sure they did not tag along this time before I go stuffing my peppers and eating them. Know what I mean? Okay. Okay, we're almost done. There's not many of them, so. Then after I'm done doing that, and I get these cooking, I'm probably going to do my dishes. I might mukbang while I talk to you guys for a while, a little bit. And then I probably will start on my, well, not start on it, but work more on my diamond painting while we chit-chat about things. Whatever you want to chit-chat about. Oh, the dinosaur. Sure, I told you I'm tired. You mean the caterpillars? Spoofer? Is that what you're saying are awful? No, not cooked bugs. No. Definitely not. No, I was smart and took the bug out before I filled it. When I first saw the first one, I made sure I checked all the other ones to make sure there were no tag-along creatures in them. Oh gosh, that would freak me out if I cooked a bug and, oh, yuck. I remember once my mom gave me an artichoke. Actually, she gave it to my dad. And there was a big winged green insect right in the middle of it. I remember that. But, of course, that lovely, shocking experience didn't wake me up enough to think to check my peppers or anything else that I serve that grows in the ground. Till I saw 2 caterpillars and tossed them out the door. And now I always make sure to check all the peppers before I stuff them and cook them. But no, this one's good. This batch is caterpillar free. I don't know if these came from Vietnam too. Let me check the bag. I think most of them do. Oh, Mexico. See? Product of MX. So you don't know what you're getting over in Mexico or wherever they come from. You just got to check. Oh, wow. A bug from Whole Foods. We don't have a Whole Foods here. We don't have a Kroger's here. We don't have a, what's the other supermarket everybody talks about all the time? All the diet channels talk about it, but I can't remember what it's called. Real famous supermarket. At any rate, we don't have one. People are like, what? You don't have a blah, 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 whatever the name of it is. No, we don't. We have Hy-Vees, we have Walmarts, we have Targets, we have Kmart, Hobby Lobby. What else do we have? Ross's, Menards, which is our hardware store, Lowe's, which is another hardware store. Trying to think what other stores we have here. Drawing a blank. Kohl's department store we have. No, we don't have a Publix. Nope. I think maybe our Hy-Vee is like your Publix. Not really sure. But I can't remember. There was another store I was going to tell you about. For the life of me, I cannot recall what I'm trying to say. We have a mall with some stores in it. A very small mall. It used to be a big thing around here. And all the stores went out of business because they charge way too much for overhead fees. I know because I had a restaurant in the mall. I owned a restaurant with my ex-husband called Char Grill in our mall. And yeah, we went under because the overhead costs way too much. Too much. Okay, so that's done. Now I'm going to take all my peppers, put them over to the side. I'm going to take my cheese, put some mozzarella with it, and I'm going to melt it in the microwave. Then I'm going to scoop it out and put it in my peppers. Pretty scary, huh, me? Scary stuff going on out there, Misha. All right. There we be. What is the name of that store that everybody always asks me if I have here? Let me see if I can look it up and find out what it's called. It's like a really common supermarket. I'm going to look up grocery stores. Yeah. No, it's not Piggly Wiggly. Grocery chains. Trader Joe's. Yes, Trader Joe. I just looked up, Spoof. You said it. No, and we don't have a Safeway here, Mommy Mars. We have something called Fairway, which is very similar to Safeway, although they may have changed the name to Safeway now. What on earth? Why don't pop them like popcorn in here? It's just cheese. Oh my goodness. Okay. Don't get angry about it. We're having fireworks over here with the cheese. No, I already said it. It was Trader Joe's. People always ask me, you don't have a Trader Joe's near you? No, we don't. Honest to goodness, we don't have a Trader Joe's. Never been to Trader Joe's, I don't think. Even in New York, I don't think I went to Trader Joe's. Unless that's where she took me. I can't remember. My foster mom. She might have. But no, I think she took me to Wegmans. That's another store I wouldn't mind having here is a Wegmans store.
Yeah.
That's a good one. All right. Now, I'm going to plop these peppers onto this parchment paper. I'm going to take this string cheese. You don't have a Trader Joe's there either? And take this stringy cheese and I'm going to put it somehow into the pepper. You know what? I might just use a spoon. It's not working very well with the knife, so spoon it is. Maybe spoon. That works, I guess. Just take your cheese, drizzle it on in there. Way too much mozzarella. I need more cream cheese. I can't barely hold it because it's too stretchy. Man, I'm just not doing well with cooking tonight at all, y'all. I guess it's because I'm tired. Or because I'm trying all new recipes that I've never done before. Although I've done poppers, but normally I use more cream cheese. All right. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm scooping it in and putting it in the peppers. If I run out, I'll just take straight cream cheese and put it in there. These are going to be very mozzarella-y peppers. I don't know if that's a word, but it is now. Good enough. Good enough for me. Okay. Put them right into the air fryer like that. Oh, that makes sense. They just repackage stuff, Mommy Mars. I don't know. My foster mom swears by Trader Joe's. It's all she talks to me about. Oh, Trader Joe's has this yogurt. Trader Joe's has this product or that product. Mom, I don't have a Trader Joe's here. You gotta have a Trader Joe's. No, I don't. I don't have one. Maybe I should wish I had one, but I don't. I mean, our Hy-Vee store is nice because we got a lot of things in it that most supermarkets don't have. The one that just closed recently had a shoe store and a clothing store and a candy store right inside the supermarket and a little restaurant. But I found out today that the reason they closed was because they were leasing the place and they overspent. That's why all the new stuff that they put in, the candy store and all that stuff, that put them in the poorhouse, basically. And the people that leased it to them were done waiting for years and years for them to pay their lease. So they said, you have abused your privileges. You are done. And that was that. End of that store. So, yeah. Pay your bills. Pay your lease. That's the moral of that story. Cool, Mommy Mars. Like I said, I don't have one here, so I know nothing about them. I just hear that they're a really good store and I should want to have one here. So I want to have one, I guess, sometime. I know that they're building a new gas station nearby. I saw it coming home from on the bus. They were talking about it on the bus. So I guess that'll be a good thing when I have a car. I won't have to go all the way downtown to use the gas station if I'm going to Carol's. Because it's like right on the way to my daughter's house. So that's kind of nice. That's convenient. Okay. Poppers are coming nicely. Looks like I'm going to have one lonely pepper without stuff in it, which is fine because I'm probably just going to pop it into the other bag. Use it for that. But yeah, we got a lot of cheese stuff going on tonight. A lot of cheese. I have to figure out some vegetables now because all that cheese will be binding people up. We want to be able to have healthy digestive and other systems here. Oh boy, looks like my computer's about ready to die too. Need to find a cord quick. I'll do that in a minute. Honey, may I use your cord or are you using it?
My what?
Computer cord?
You can use that computer cord.
Whichever one's over there.
They should both be done.
Okay. Putting that in there. I'm going to put it on the broccoli setting and I'm going to put it on 400. Bam. Okay, peppers are in. Time to clean up my spot. And then I will do some dishes and we can... I love cheese. I will never ever give up cheese. That will not happen. Love it, love it, love it. When I think if somebody said, what is your favorite food? I will say anything with cheese on it or in it. Or dipped in cheese. Just, I love cheese. I don't care if it comes from a cow. Cow milk. It doesn't matter. I just like the taste of cheese. And there's so many things you can do with cheese. Alright, here we go. I forgot to put the cherries back in the freezer. Do that. Okay. Itchy nose. Oh gosh, yes. Yes, dear. You haven't seen in a while, have you, Mommy Mars? My shelf? All my flowers? Sugars? That's a little disorganized. I have a can on there that doesn't belong on there. But that's all my spices here. Just a bag of pistachios. My smoothie making stuff is there. Salt, pepper, spray, vinegar. Then on the next shelf I have some more of my condiments. I got some honey, some hot sauce. This thing right here is my popcorn kit. You can't see it because I got chocolate chips on it. Because I'm going to do something with those later. But yeah, it's got soy sauce. It's got popcorn right in here. And all the popcorn flavorings, like the cheese stuff that you put on it. The popcorn, what's it called? Kettle corn? Matthew likes that. I don't like kettle corn. I don't like sweet popcorn. Unless it's like caramel corn or flavored popcorn. I don't like kettle corn per se. Then this shelf has my lavash wraps. Matthew's bread. This is my tea container. My tea basket. Whoops. Tea basket. It's got my sleepy time tea, my hibiscus tea, or as I say, hibiscus. And over here has a bunch of junk that doesn't belong here. I don't know why there's a football up here, but normally that is where my air fryer is, my coffee pot, Yeah, that's pretty much it on that. I got my garbage can under here. Some onions and stuff are under there. And then I got bowls under there. And I got my little cabinet over here. My, what do you call this cabinet? My metal cabinet. That's what I'm trying to say. Ketchup, some extra tea bags, some macaroni I probably will never eat, crackers. Then I got some. That's where I usually keep my chocolate chips, but they're not in there now. But anyway, that is some nuts, seeds, whatever, go in there. Yeah. Moving right along. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. Can you all hear me and see me? Hopefully you can. All right. So going to gut out this last pepper that I forgot about. Probably not going to fill it right now because I have nothing to fill it with, but it'll at least be out of my hair. And then figure out some other veggies I'm going to give us. All right. Yeah, I had forgotten I was running out of charge on my phone and I didn't go and grab the charger. So obviously, poof, I was gone. I disappeared. Oh well. It happens. All right, so let me see what else we can have veggie-wise. I don't know. What other vegetables would be good with this one? We don't have a whole lot of stuff to choose from. Maybe some green beans. Ooh, we got beets. Too much sugary stuff, though. I don't know. I think green beans win. Green beans for the win. All right, there's our poppers right there. Yay. Put some of those. Oh, we have vegetables. We have poppers. Duh. Peppers are vegetables. What was I thinking? And that's our green vegetable for the night. Yummy. Yeah, we got some good yummy poppers here for our veggie. So no need for another vegetable. That's probably enough. This is what we got going on here for the dinner tonight. There's our mini calzones and our poppers. Yum. I'm going to get a fork, give it to my hubby, get mine dished out, and then we will mukbang and do dishes and all kinds of fun stuff. Okay, anyway. And away we go. Yes, honey, I know what that means about your birthday.
What about my robot?
The thing you said you were going to do, but now you probably won't want to.
Why?
Because of that?
That's what I heard.
Okay. Anyway, that's how I see it too. I'm not giving credence. Okay. And so now we don't need the green beans after all. We're just going to leave those set aside. I'm not going to bother with those. Okay. I'm going to have my dinner while I'm talking to all you fine people. So if anybody wants to come up and chat on the stream, you can. The link is posted, pasted, whatever, on the YouTube side of things. So if you want to come up, come on up. If you don't, that's fine too. I'm going to eat. I'm hungry. Thank you, Father, for the food. Thank you for the creativity to make the food and that it turned out edible. It didn't turn out perfectly, but I can eat it. That's all that matters. I'm going to take some of these water bottles that I've been randomly drinking and combine them into one and stick them in the fridge. There. Okay, and then I'm going to get some cold water out to drink. I've been drinking a lot more water than anything else lately. I think it has helped with the weight loss for sure. Delicious. Nice cold water. That's how I like it, nice and cold. Right out of the refrigerator. Good poppers. I like them without the breading on them. They're good with the breading too, but I don't need all those carbs. I'm gonna dump all these leftovers out. I don't think nobody's gonna eat them anyway. Okay. My problem is I've been making way too much of stuff lately, and then I have leftovers and they don't get eaten. There's only 2 of us, so. All right. Anyway, so the weekend is fast approaching. What are your guys' plans for the weekend? Anything exciting happening? Get-togethers? Going to the movies? Going to a concert? Anything? Do tell. Oh, nice. What kind of cell phone did you buy her, Spoof? Oh, wow. Exactly, Ducky. Yes, ma'am. Come join us, Ducky. Because I know you're one, too, most of the time. You have your time when you're playful. Me, too. That doesn't mean we can't act like grown-ups, though. What, honey?
Get a chance to bring me a knife.
Got a little cream cheese on it. I didn't say anything about cussing. That's not really cussing anyway. You know I'm somewhat tolerant of some things. There's certain words I can let them slide a little bit, but some words I just can't stand, so. Let's just say if they're part of the adult entertainment industry and said often, don't say them in here, if that clarifies it any. Yeah, you missed the botched up cooking. I'm not on my A game tonight, Ducky. I struggled a lot trying to make these calzones. But, you know, all in all, I don't think they turned out terrible. I mean, look, it kind of looks like a calzone. It's got the little indentations on it. You'll save it for your bango nut. Yeah, they're good. They are, and they kind of do taste like raviolis. A little bit. But it's made of cheese, and raviolis are made of noodles, so not exactly. I'd say it tastes more calzone than it tastes ravioli-like. It works for me. Delicious as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. When you make stuff with cheese and cheese, like cheese and then ricotta cheese and a little bit of pepperoni and mushroom, almost tastes like a pizza, sort of like a mini pizza. And when you eat a lot of keto crust, which is made of cheese, everything tastes like pizza after a while. But I like them. I like pizza and I like cheese. So win-win. I don't care. It's delicious as far as I'm concerned. And since I'm the one eating it, that's all that matters. And then here is my Anaheim popper. Those are good too. Then I think what I'm going to do is make some cannoli pudding. I'm not going to use like a shell with cannoli. They're not super hard, Grandma Ducky, but don't follow my recipe. Make them with the dough if you can eat the dough. We just don't eat it. We eat cheese. Are you okay over there, honey? Kind of hot. You're kind of liking spicy food though lately. You never used to. That's good because spice will help keep your blood sugar low, and it'll also help you burn calories and stuff. Keep your weight down. I can't wait to write your blood sugars on your chart because I get to write 100s. I've been waiting for that day for a while. Oh, it's going to be awesome. Okay, I need to clean off my waffle maker over here. Those pop are really good. I'm kind of eating and cleaning in between, guys. That's what I'm doing over here. I'm going to clean up this waffle maker so I can put it away. Make some chaffles one of these days again. Maybe tomorrow for breakfast, possibly. I'll make some chaffles. We got the cheese, we got the eggs. We can make those for sure. It'll be good. Clean my waffle maker platform. Okay, good. Cleaned up some space so I can get my dishes going here. Hi, Autumn Winter. How's it going? Hi, Lily. Chaffles are waffles made with mozzarella cheese and egg. You just mix your mozzarella cheese or your cheddar cheese, whatever you want to make them with egg. Spray your waffle pan, make your chaffle. Pretty much it. Some people put baking soda in with it if you want it to rise a little more. I don't bother. I just stir it up in a bowl, dump it into my waffle maker, shut the lid, and you got cheesy waffles, chaffles. I usually like to have mine with syrup. Sugar-free syrup. Father, touch Autumn's body. She's having some pain. I curse that neuropathy at the root. Command it to stop. Cease and desist. I loose your healing power from the tip of her head to the soles of her feet. I pray that you go to all the inflamed areas. You just flood them with your Holy Spirit and your healing. And restore her body. Put her mind at peace. Take away any pain, inflammation, or irritation. Build new nerves. Heal the damaged nerves. And let her body function the way you designed it to be. In Yeshua's name, amen. Yeah, they're very delicious. It's a keto-based recipe. You could just look up chaffle. You'll see it online. There's many different sites that have people that make them. You go on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. They're all over the place. Many different chaffle places. And there's different ways of making them, but that's a simple way. Egg and cheese. That's it. Maybe a little flour if you want. Sure, Lily. Anything specific? I'm always willing to pray for people. It's always good to touch heaven for people you care about. God hears and answers the prayer, you know. He does it in his own way, but we're told to pray without ceasing, so that's what I do. What did you want me to pray about, Lily? Hi, 10K. Let me know what you want me to pray about, Lily. I'm happy to pray. Hang on 1 minute while you think about that. I'm going to go and dump my bucket in here. I like it. Okay. Okay. Father, I lift up Lily to you. I pray for her overall well-being, that her loved ones will be happy and healthy. Father, I pray for open doors for her. You say that you delight in giving us the desires of our heart, whatever her heart desires, whatever things she wants to do. I pray, Father, that you will open those doors that no man can shut and shut the doors that no man can open. I pray for your peace that passes all understanding to flood her heart and her mind. I pray for her to come into a closer and closer relationship with you as the days go on, that you reveal yourself to her in a way that maybe you never have revealed yourself to her before. In a way that she'll understand and she'll know that it's you. Send your angels, Father, to guard, guide, and protect her home. Bear her up lest she dash her foot against a stone. And I bind all the works of the enemy from harming her in any way, shape, or form. I pray your divine protection around her and over her and in her household and her family. If she has pets, I pray your protection over her pets. I know you said that even a sparrow falling to the ground does not escape your notice. So I know animals are very, very important and precious to you. So I give you all the praise and all the glory for Lily, for the good works that you've begun in her, that you'll continue until your son returns again. In Yeshua's name, amen. Amen. I stand in agreement for a happy, healthy child. One day for Lily. And that you give her wisdom to know how to deal with those little ones that she's dealing with now. I work in daycare. I get it. Show her, Father, how much you love the little children and help her to be like your hands reaching out to them. Help her to see them through your eyes. And put their little hearts at peace so that everybody can get along and be calm, learn together, and grow together. In Yeshua's name, amen. I was eating jalapeno peppers. Actually, Anaheim peppers, not jalapeno. Stuffed with cream cheese and cheese. And they were very good. Thank you. Now I'm doing my dishes. Soon I will be making some cannoli pudding, or some, sorry, what's it called? Basically cassata pudding, we'll call it that. Which is basically ricotta cheese, swerve sweetener, chocolate chips, cherries. Yeah, I think that's it. Can't remember anything else that's in it. I'll have to look it up though, just to make sure. So that is coming up soon on the channel near you. Oh, and by the way, Lily and Autumn and anybody else that's in here watching or participating, I do have a Discord now. If you want to be part of my Discord, where you can come and chat with your friends or chat with me. We can do private chats, whatever. Feel free to let me know, and I will give you that link so you can join in the Discord. It's just an extra little thing besides just the YouTube channel where we can come and talk at any time of the day that I'm home. And even if I'm not home, you guys can come on and talk to each other. I'm not sure exactly how it all runs or how it works, but I just started it up. And you're welcome to come and join because I trust you guys. And I think it'd be a nice little place to chat privately if you want to. Just an extra little place. So come one, come not all. Come those who I trust. Those who get along with others. Those who want to be with others. You guys come on and be part of us. Oh, you're welcome. You are very welcome. I'm happy to pray. Happy to help. Okay, now I am going to do my dishes. My one counted, one sink full of dishes. I know you're still there, Spook. I figured you were. I know you're multitasking, and that's fine. I do that all the time, too, so I do it. I'm here too. I'm just doing my dishes. Then I'm going to be diamond painting next. Then I might be saying goodbye. I don't know, because I want to watch some things on TV, check some other things out, and probably work out a little bit if I have any energy. If not today, tomorrow for sure. So not necessarily in that order, but that's the plan for me. Right now, doing the dishes and getting these out of the way is the first part. Then diamond painting. No, then dessert, then diamond painting. And then whatever else. I decide probably write in my journal a little bit today before bed. Yep. Maybe check out somebody else's channel a little bit later. I like to browse around the channel, see what's up, what's good, what's new, who hates who, you know, all that. Whatever. Life is so short, guys. It really is. In the grand scheme of things. Not a whole lot that happens in our lives that matters in the end, you know, other than how we treated people. If we did God's plan and all that kind of stuff. A lot of this other piddly stuff just really doesn't make that big of a difference. Only while we're here. It makes a difference while we're here, but overall, no, not really. Once the summer comes, I'm probably going to be hopefully hanging out with my family. We'll be doing more family things and have dinners and things like that, like we do in the summer sometimes. We didn't do much last summer at all. I'm really hoping there's more stuff going on this summer than there was last summer. But we'll see. We will see how it all pans out. Trying to get this grate cleaned off. That's from my air fryer that the cheese got hardened to. Might need some Goo Gone to get that off. I don't know. It's been a busy day for me. I worked today and I actually bagged Italian bread and garlic bread and what else did I bag? A little bit of everything, really. I did some cookie trays. 36 cookies on the one tray and the other container of 12 cookies. And there were 10 cookie trays, 10 of the 36. So that took a little while. That was what I did right before it was time to come home. Got all that done, and then I went out and did some shopping with my husband. Came back home and said, I think I'll go online, do a live stream while I just do stuff around the house, because that's what people like to see. So that's what I'm giving you, what you asked for. So that's why I'm here. Thank you, honey. So yeah, that's it for me. Basically, that's what the plan is. That was my day for the most part. And I'm fully worn out, I can tell you that. It's been a long day. The first 2 hours went really quick. And then the last 2 hours, oh my gosh, I thought they were never going to end. They just dragged and dragged. Yeah, me too, Spoof. Me too. There's a lot of life going on out there, you know? A lot. And, oh, as I was saying earlier, my clogging teacher. Oh, I just realized I can actually show you guys a picture. Hold on a minute. Let me show you something. I forgot I'm on StreamYard, so I can show pictures on here. I have a picture. Well, you probably saw it on my thumbnail anyway, but it's a clogging picture. It's literally the only clogging picture of me that I have doing clogging. And you can't even tell I'm doing anything because it's not really a picture of much of anything. I'm just kind of standing there. But I'm actually not standing there. I'm dancing. And you can't tell because the way the picture was taken, yeah, it didn't show that. So let's see if I can find it. I'll show it to you. I always wanted to do clogging like where they wear the big poofy dresses, the Western dresses and stuff. But yeah, I didn't get to do that. We just had on jeans and suspenders for this. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can post the picture in here. Like I said, if you came in on the YouTube, you probably saw it already on the screenshot, on the thumbnail, I mean. So let me just show you. Yeah, it's kind of like square dancing, kind of. But this is me. If you count like over from the left, there's a lady in a pinkish shirt. And then there's me in kind of a pale pinkish shirt and jeans. And oh my gosh, I was so huge, guys. I was huge. And I have lost so much weight since then. It's ridiculous. That's when I was like 250 pounds or something, maybe 260. And now I'm in the 180s. So that was back in the day. But yeah, like I said, I think I've located the teacher that used to teach us that. And they have a clogging group not far from me. So I am planning on possibly taking clogging again. I've already started doing it kind of on my own. And Matthew's supposed to build me a platform eventually so I can do it and practice here in the yard. Because I don't think it's really something he wants to listen to me do in the house because it's noisy. It's a lot of click, click, clicking, clacking. And some people think it's like tap dancing. Well, kind of. It is tapping, but it's not tapping like tap dancing. The difference is there's an extra tap in clogging. So whereas tap dancing, you do a shuffle, ball change, like I'll show you. I'll have to show you with my feet probably because it's not going to make sense if I do it with my fingers. So where am I? Tap dancing is shuffle, ball change, like that. Clogging is double step, stomp, stomp, double step, stomp, stomp. So one is just brush, brush. The other one is tap, tap, stomp, stomp. That's the difference. And the actual shoes in clogging versus tap dancing, a tap shoe, excuse me, has a flat tap on it. Like, and they call them taps. I don't know why. It's like a piece of metal. It's like pointed and it goes kind of like this around. They're different shapes, but it's on the tip of your shoe. And then there's one on the heel of your shoe. Clogging, if I remember correctly, is a bigger tap. It goes all the way from the front almost to the middle of your shoe, but then it has another tap hanging off of it. And then just the heel. So when you double tap, it's a different sound. It's totally a different sound, if that makes sense. And it's the tap on a clogging shoe is kind of like away from the bottom of the shoe, whereas a tap on a tap shoe is nailed down to the shoe. So it's more of a click sound when the tap hits because it can go like this. It reverberates. But a tap shoe, you can't. It's just a straight tap. Hope that explains it a little bit. Hi, ma'am. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So I'll probably have to buy myself some clogging shoes at some point. Yeah, tap shoes. I'm sure you probably took tap, huh, Mask Spoofer? I took tap, jazz ballet, as a kid, and even as an adult, I took some lessons. And I did some tumbling in my 30s, I think, or early or later 20s. I can't remember. I was an adult. That's all I remember. I was an older person. But tapping is fun too, but this is different than tapping. And it's usually done to, well, it can be done to any kind of music. Oh, you weren't allowed to dance. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, you took gymnastics. Yeah, I took 1 year of gymnastics. Tumbling, they called it. Which at my weight, that's pretty much what I did, was tumbled. I couldn't do many of the things that the skinnier girls and skinnier women could do. So I just did tumbling. I did some flips, but mostly like tumbling, like somersaults, frontwards, backwards, whatever. That's all you can do when you're grossly overweight like I was. So that's what I did, but I had fun doing it. I enjoyed it. But yeah, clogging is more of like, I don't know if I want to say square dancing per se or country line dancing. It's kind of a cross between country line dancing and tap dancing. Oh, gotcha. So pom-poms weren't allowed? That's interesting. Why weren't the pom-poms allowed, Spoof? Explain. I don't understand. I understand some of the moves that weren't allowed. That makes sense. But the pom-poms, I never heard of pom-poms being against religion. I would like to know more about that for sure. Okay. Got that water going down. I'll have to dump that bucket again in a minute. I filled this dish pan quite full. I just got a weird message. Learn the dances, but the school didn't allow you to do them. Oh, okay. There you go, buddy. All right, let me get these dishes put in the dish strainer here so they can drip dry. Then we will make the dessert. And I will do my diamond painting after that. Pom-pom dances. Yeah, I know. I just wondered if there was some significance of pom-poms being like evil or against religion in some way, because I had never heard that before. I don't know what pom-poms symbolize, really. Never thought about it, honestly. I just thought they were big fluffy things you waved in the air to kind of show your team spirit, you know? But I didn't know if it was something religious-wise that it was forbidden. Never heard of that. So fill me in, Spoof. I might learn something tonight yet. Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. You had the pom-poms. You just didn't do the dances with them and stuff. Gotcha. Makes sense. Makes sense. All right. Let me get these dishes and put over here. Then we will get a recipe of some kind of cannoli filling. And then we will make the cakeless casata pudding mix. That will be delicious, I'm sure. I can't wait. I love making new recipes, especially for dessert. That's the best. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I have to look into why pom-poms are against beliefs. I just never knew that. That's a new one on me. But, you know, devout people have different reasons for different things they do. So, okay, good enough. Take some more paper towels, dry off my surface here so I have somewhere to do my dessert. You dozed off? Oh, that's all right, Grandma Ducky. I'm not that entertaining tonight. I get it. Okay. Now, if I can look up that recipe, if my phone isn't dead, which it probably is. It's totally dead, of course. All right, hold on a second. I gotta look up something real quick here. Cannoli filling. Let's find out how to do this. These people are doing whole milk and whipping cream. I'm not doing any of that. Mascarpone cheese, blend of ricotta, mascarpone, sweet cheese mixture, blah, blah, blah. Let's see if it tells me what I'm supposed to make here. I'm not doing it the way they tell you to do it anyway. Ricotta and mascarpone, which I could use cream cheese for that. Is that it? Vanilla extract, cinnamon, powdered sugar. Okay, that's easy enough. I can do that. I don't need to be perfect at it anyway. Just going to kind of wing it. Oh, an all-nighter. Gotcha. Okay, understand. I understood, Grandma Ducky. I understand, and it's understood. Let's see here. I need to find something. I need to find cream cheese. Did I put it away? I think I did. I don't know where I put it away. Right here. Okay, so we're going to take the cream cheese with the ricotta. Or ricotta. Mix it up. Put some sweetener in with it. Put some vanilla. I don't think I have any vanilla. That's what I forgot to buy. Vanilla. All I have is orange extract. I'm not going to use that. Oh, well. Put a little bit of syrup in with it or something. That'll be good. Make my own version. Get creative. I will not warm up my cream cheese because I want it to be kind of cold. And it's actually still kind of soft, so that works. I get the ricotta cheese out next. Get me a fork. I'm going to scoop some ricotta cheese out, mix it in with the cream cheese, make us a nice little mash of yummy goodness. And then we're going to put some sweetener in with it. Maybe a little bit of syrup for some flavoring. Let's see how our cherries are doing. We got some cherry juice going over here. We're going to pour that in there to mix it up. Make it nice and sweet. Just like Grandma used to do. That's looking good. Okay, let me get the swerve stuff now. Powdered sugar replacement, which tastes exactly like powdered sugar and does not have any maltodextrin in it. Literally. We don't have to worry about it raising my husband's blood sugar, but it's going to taste like a delicious dessert nonetheless. Looking good. Look at that. I'm going to put some chocolate chips in it. Just a few, because we're going to sprinkle some on the top probably at the end. You have to taste it. Make sure it tastes yummy. Needs more sweetener, so I'm just going to put regular stevia in it, even though it's got some maltodextrin in it. So it might raise the sugar a little bit, but not too bad. Just want to make sure it tastes good. That's better. That's much better. Okay. I'll put some more actual cherries in with it and more chocolate chips in the end. Get some pudding, actual pudding. I still have some. Yep. Sugar-free snack pack vanilla pudding. I have one left for just such an occasion. Just pop some of that pudding in with the ricotta cheese mixture. Add some cinnamon to it after we stir it up. I don't have any ice cream cones to pipe it into or anything, so we'll probably just have it in a bowl with some more cherries. And that will be our dessert. And some more chocolate chips, of course. Oh my gosh. Yummy. Okay. We're going to just plop our dessert into some bowls. Put some cherries on top with some more chocolate chips. Maybe a little bit more cherry juice. Yep. There you go. Voila. Okay. Go bring this over to my hubby. I'm gonna dish my cookies with some. Oh, cinnamon. That's what I'm forgetting. Do not forget the cinnamon. Cinnamon is good for diabetics too, by the way. Lowers the blood sugar. So make sure you sprinkle some cinnamon with, this is chives, not cinnamon. Make sure you have the right thing before you sprinkle. But yeah, cinnamon will lower his blood sugar. Keep it low. Hopefully. All right. This to my hubby. Dessert is served. Normally we would put it on like a waffle cone or in cannoli shells. We don't have any of those, and we don't need the carbs, so that's good enough for me. All right, we are done serving food and making food. Dinner is done. Dessert is served. All is well. And I'm going to eat my dessert and then get started on my diamond painting, or continue my diamond painting. Put some cinnamon in there for me. Go on, get in there. And the rest of the cherries. Cherries are so good for you. They're dark red ones. So they're yummy. Okay, so here's my dessert. My cannoli pudding with my cherries, the chocolate chips, the vanilla sugar-free pudding. Delicious. So I will finish my pudding dessert, and then it is diamond painting time. I may not even eat all this. It's really filling. Kind of feels like a Friday night to me. That's why I'm all in this fancy big dinner dessert mood, I guess. Yeah, I might save some of mine for later or tomorrow. Put it into a little bowl in the fridge. Save it for tomorrow for breakfast. How is it, honey? Voila. Okay. It'll take me a little bit to chew the chocolate chips, so because I don't have many teeth on this side. I've had a lot of teeth pulled on the sides of my mouth. Never got replacements done. Can't afford them and look scary. Don't want to go through that. Okay. Here's where we're at on our diamond painting. For those of you that have been tracking with me since I was doing it the other day. We got our little turtles going on here. Get out my little supplies. I will move you guys down so you can watch. Give you a different perspective here. And that way I can also watch the chat if anybody's talking. Okay. I think we left off doing the little light blue beads the other day. So I'm going to find those, grab those up, continue where we left off. Those are not them. Those are not them either. Well, hopefully I can find my beads again. If not, I'll just have to carry on with a different color. Nope, these are them. These are little blue ones we were doing the other day. A little light blue. Those are for the top part of the water where the turtles are swimming. Dump those in here, and I just dumped them all over my My board thing here. Oh well. Figure out what letter number, whatever this is. That's the problem with stopping in the middle and starting again. Lose your place. Let's see. 14775. X. These are the X's. Oh, good. At least they fell in a place where they're supposed to be. That works. And all I got to do is tip them over and wiggle them into the spot. Perfect. I thought they fell like halfway across the board where I don't even place them. But nope, they're in the right spot. Here we go. And I'll lift up the screen in a minute and see if anybody's chatting or whatever. Or if anybody wants to come up on panel and chat with me, that's fine too. Okay. All right. So I'll just carry on then where I was at. Maybe if I can get these things to pick up. This is the part everybody either finds relaxing or monotonous because I'm not really engaging with the screen. I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. So if you like crafting and it's relaxing to you to hear somebody just chit chat while they're placing beads into letter spaces, then you'll love the chat. You'll love the stream. If not, I'm sorry. But I want to get my picture done, so that's what I'm doing. Come on. All right. No, I'm not. I'm not Muslim. Why do you ask? Silence. The end of the screen. Oh, no. I'm already taken, dude. Sorry. You looking in the wrong place. Most of the people on here have boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, or ain't looking. So, yeah, you looking in the wrong spot. Happy trails to you, though. I'm sure you'll find somebody someday. But this is not the place to find anybody. I don't think I even know anybody in my circle of friends on here or acquaintances who is Muslim, to be honest. nobody that has alluded to that idea anyways. So, yeah, I don't know if you're going to find that here. Yeah, my glue on here is not sticking right anymore. I'm going to have to find a way to get some kind of glue stuff to stick on here. I don't even know what you do when the glue runs out. I'm not super familiar with diamond painting yet. It's a new thing. I just know I enjoy it while the sticky part's working. Everybody's so quiet. Goodness. I'm going to finish up this row and then I guess I'll get going because I have run out of things to say, and I'm just going to work on my diamond painting a little bit longer and then probably watch some TV and head to bed shortly thereafter because it has been a long day. But I have enjoyed spending it, part of it, with you all who have come in here, cooking and cleaning and doing what I do. And I hope you all have a great night. You'll probably see me eventually in some room tonight if I can't sleep or something. Sometimes I go in Laura and Phil's room or Jeff's room or somebody like that if they're on. And if I'm awake enough to even be alert till I start drifting off to sleep, then I leave the room. But yeah, you might see me thereabouts, wandering around hither and yon. So you guys have a great night, and I'm going to head off of here, and I will talk to you next time. Be blessed, everybody. Shalom.